Jayden and Lou build a house. Jayden and Lou build a house. Okay, I'm going to talk to you about building houses. The first thing you need is an architect. But we didn't pay any attention to that. We designed our own house. Here's the thing about architects. Architects train at university for 7 years. And they learn how houses stand up, just like me. They put little models in wind tunnels and see if they blow away. And it is through this that they learn how to design a house. So you can imagine the problems that came when Mum and Dad decided to design their own house without an architect. Here's what we didn't know before. Number 1. Walls on the upstairs must stand above walls on the downstairs. The weight of the roof goes down the walls and into the foundation. But we didn't design it like that, which was a problem, a big problem. And this is how we fixed it. You want to see? Let's go. I'm going up to the 3rd floor. I'll wait till next when the stairs are in. This is the attic level of the house. As you can see, it's pretty high. Let's have a look over there. Behind me, they put a whole steel frame in place. This is kind of cool. This will keep the roof up and will enable us to have loads of space in the attic. They've been training the pieces in all day. We could put a window in here so we can look down from the attic. This is called a table lift. It's a kind of scaffolding that just goes across a gable. And behind me is the gable. Yeah, there's something to tell you. I just climbed up the ladder. This was really high. Introducing floor.
Are you a movie star?
Gloomums. Let's watch Sam cutting the table down. This glue is so strong, I could stick my brother to the ceiling. This is what they're gluing down the cave deck with. 5 times stronger than a no fitting. Read that! Wow, this is strong stuff. More walls are being lifted up by the crane. Currently in my mum and dad's room. Whoosh! It's taking ages today. Why is there so much traffic? If we cycled, we would probably get started much faster. And it would be so much better for the environment. We would be reducing our carbon footprint. This is the amount of pollution we cause. Do you know what pollution is? Comment down below. A, it's giving off noxious fumes in the atmosphere. B, it's having big feet. And C, it's being made of carbon metal. What do you think? Comment down below in the comment section. Oh, look at the flowers on their lampposts. Do you know what this means? Mum must have died standing there. We're very sorry to his family. That guy was at the traffic lights with us before and he's beating us. See, I told you we should have gone on a bike. looking for something. We're nearly at sight. We'll see you very, very, very soon. Bye. It's like a swimming pool in here. And a restaurant. It's been raining for 4 days straight. No. Today we're doing the roof. Hello. There's no edge here, so we have to be careful up here. This is the most technically difficult bit. No, it's not. The foundation was the most important bit, because that's what the house has to stand on. This is the hardest bit. Let's take a look at what Brendan's doing. Brendan has to cut every single piece of wood at this angle. This ensures it sits right. Let's see one of the rafters in position. That there, that's the ring beam. Brendan is cutting a hole in each rafter so it sits nicely on the ring beam. Look how high we are! Today our dad is 40. Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Tom is putting a nail down. There are 4 gable walls. All of the gable walls are now in. Behind me is one of the gable walls. This is coded for the high bit in the attic. And the rest of it will be roof tile. We've got featured glass going in. As you can see, the windows are a really funny shape. More roof rafters are going in all day. Hi, I'm Kai. The first day's been dry for 2 weeks. Last night we had snow and we had thunder and lightning, but the storm passed quickly. See these manifold pipes behind me? They stuck out into the doorway at times. So now Peter behind me has to chisel out the concrete, being super careful not to damage the pipe. If he cuts the pipes, then the water goes everywhere. Double pause, so you have to stay tuned for all of this action. Behind me, they're making the roof. This is Nathan. This is Jay. On the top floor, it's freezing. The wind is coming straight in. Look behind me, you can see the top of Freshwick. At night time, you can see the signs on the roof of Tesco! You need to stand on this scaffolding tower to finish off this food. I don't want to fall down here. You've been watching episode 10. This is going to be the lounge, but it looks like a swimming pool. Help me, Jersey! I'm marooned on an island! Today, we're going to be talking about the lampposts. Here's a thing about lampposts. Did you know my great-grandpa invented a time machine? Sorry. Did you know my great-grandpa invented one of the first lampposts? It was an old-fashioned lamppost, like in Victorian times. It was a modern lamppost. In the 1960s, around this time, they were just making the first motorways in Britain. And guess what? The first motorway was called the M1. M for motorway and 1 for the first. Great imagination there. Where were the first lampposts put? They put them on the M1. Anyway, back to today's lamppost saga. We have a lamppost outside the house. In fact, we have 2 lampposts outside the house. And one of them was bashed by a truck. It could have been our trucks, but we're not sure. Today they came to put a new one in. But they got it wrong! They put the new lamppost in the wrong place. Wanna see? Old lamppost, new lamppost! watching episode 10! I don't know. Today is all about the roof!
Behind me is a blue felt. This makes the roof waterproof. They built this as a work table. Now they're gonna take it away!
This is the first day in 5 weeks that the builders have had a day off.
And it's a shame because today's really dry.
This is the roofing membrane! These are inserted around every roof rafter. This keeps them in place.
Gotta go, see you later. Hasta luego.
See you later. Bye! It's been a long week of rain. Well, I think it's rained for a fortnight. And finally, the sun has come out. And the men on site have been able to finish the roof. It's a shame they didn't finish 2 weeks ago, because if they did, none of the rain would have gone inside the house and on them. Rory has spent all day brushing the water outside of the house. So let's see what it's going to look like. See you outside. Bye! These 2 walls and this flat roof are the last things to go in. Behind me is going to be a curved wall. New feature, right? Down here's a playroom. It's probably finished. You've been watching Did Your Lou Build a House. Hi guys! Everything's blue and the roof is now finished. It's not really finished, it's just got its waterproof membrane.
Behind me, they put the panels in above the master bedroom windows. This is the finished window opening. The roof matches my basketball.
Not anymore. Oops, they tore the membrane, but they fixed it back up. You see this plank of wood here? You might think it's strange, but we made this here to make a really fun ceiling. This makes the know if it's stable. It's called a spirit level. Sam is banging the wall in place like this.
Look how far down it goes! The windows look a bit weird from the side.
That's the design of the building! Everybody say thank you to our editor. Next week, our roofer Denny is starting. And when Denny puts his roof tiles on top, it's going to be very dark in here. This is one of the roof tiles. It's really big and really heavy. It's made of concrete to look like real slates. Why are we not on real slates, you might be asking? Because it costs more money so we can get this cheap copy. The difference between this and slate will last for hundreds of years. But this is made of concrete. And after about 50 years, the concrete will absorb water and shrink slightly. And then we need to reboot the house. But Mum and Dad don't care about that because they'll probably be dead then. That will make it our problem, won't it, Louis?
Unfortunately.
I will be showing you how to cover a roof